Not yet. Just waiting for, make sure that we're on and things are in working order. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're on. We can go a little lower here. All right. It is actually hard to believe when I look at when I went in to put the date that we've reached March. We're near the Ides of March, which is when we began all of this.
Sorry, hold on. Working.
Well, there's something in the background, but that's okay. So, this week, we are at actually, whenever we come to this part of, whenever we come to this part of the book of Exodus, it reminds me of my daughter's bat mitzvah, because she was Ki Tisa, which is this week's Torah portion. And interestingly, it is the Torah portion of the golden calf, the rebellious nature of our people. But there's a theme that literally brings us back 1 year, because I talked about this a lot at that time. The Israelites are sitting there for 40 days, and they're like, when's Moses coming back? Because he's been up on Mount Sinai receiving the 10 Commandments. And now, if you've seen the movie The 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston, you know what I'm talking about. He's up on the mountain, there's that fire right in there, and carving out each one of the things. So there's the 10 Commandments there. If you're thinking about the history of the world and Mel Brooks, then there were 15 commandments, and he dropped 5 of them on his way down. But the fact is, it took him 40 days, and he was gone a long time. And the people were growing impatient. Patience. We all really need that right now again. Last year, we needed the patience because we didn't know how long all of this was going to last. Now we need the patience because many people are getting vaccines. Seems like we're on the right side of the curve. Feels like we're getting more control over this. When everybody, when most of the vaccinations are done by late spring, we're all going to be champing at the bit to get out into the world and be with each other. Patience. We've made it this far, and we just need to have a little more of that patience. I'm going to remind all of us, the Hebrew word for patience is savlanut. Sovel is to suffer. So patience is learning to live within your suffering. Now, I'm not saying that I think everybody needs to suffer, but patience is when it's difficult to, but you really do have to have it in order for the end game to be possible. And if we're just thinking about, oh my God, I just need to be with people, and I need to have physical contact, and I need to be in the world instead of in my home all day, that's going to come. It's just not today. It's not tomorrow. Probably not even next week, and probably not this month. But if we have the patience, the savlanut, if we learn to live with that uncomfortable feeling we have inside because we need to get out there, but we know we can't, that is living with suffering. That is living with something that you need to have so badly from inside. But if you go before, if all of us go out before we're ready, we're going to just come right back in for a longer period of time. I remember thinking back around the summertime, saying, if everyone would just stay indoors, stay in their homes, if everyone did that, then it would shorten how long we have to be in home. But we were all very impatient, and people needed to go out, and they needed to be with their friends, and they couldn't handle being taken out of their world. Now we've been doing this for a year. We understand what it means to be taken out of the world and into our homes and to be living within a pandemic. It just seems, you look at, I mean, it seems like common sense to me. Maybe I'm wrong. But, if we do it now, we can go back into the world. If we keep coming out before we're ready, then we're just going to have to keep coming back in, and it's going to get more and more frustrating. So for each of us to deal with our own pain around this, our own suffering around this, and, I think there is real pain and suffering and loneliness and isolation that's going on, and it's real. And I'm not discounting the feelings that people have from right now. And especially, people that are going to have the vaccine, okay, they feel like they're vaccinated. Does that mean they can just kind of go out, no mask, just go out into the world? It just doesn't feel like it's going to all of a sudden, boom. The vaccine doesn't seem like a panacea at this point. And maybe I'm jaded, but patience is stillness within the suffering. And that's another way I'd like us to think of it. And that's what we're doing. We're taking this time now to bring ourselves to a place where there's no questioning whether we're going out. There's no talking about the pandemic. There's none of that. There is only our breath and our life and this moment. And if we can live in that present moment, then when we come back out, then we can deal with whatever pain or suffering we're feeling. And if part of your thoughts and part of the feelings you have inside of you as you're doing your meditation is pain and suffering, notice it. Where's that coming from? You'll have time when we're done to take a look inside, to see how it's affecting you. And you'll get a good inkling as to how everything's affecting you, because I find as I get quiet and as I get still, it's really pointed up, those things that are kind of haunting me or bothering me or exciting me, because that which is on the tip of my thought, which are the thoughts that take me out of my meditation, I shouldn't say that. They're included within the meditation of my thoughts and the noticing of the thoughts and then bringing myself back to my breath. That it's within there that I can find those things that are the truth of my life. And then with love and kindness, I bring myself back to my breath. But it's that noticing the truth, the thing that's on the tip of your mind right now, that noticing is very important as we're sitting quietly, finding stillness, finding peace. Continued patience. It's not a bad idea to even say that to yourself. Be patient. Be patient. Have patience. If you want to throw that out to yourself as you're doing your meditation today, because it's March 1st. I can feel that the pressure is going to really start building through this month for people to come back together. So let's begin our quiet time. Get yourself in a comfortable position. Remember, we're just breathing regular, Not trying to push anything, not trying to solve anything, not trying to fix anything. In fact, it's the opposite. We'll just allow things to be as they are for now. Whatever that is for you. Allow it. Don't fight it. Don't fix it. Just notice it. We just begin by breathing and noticing how our body expands and contracts with each breath. Notice the colors as your eyes are closed. Sometimes there's color and there's shape that takes place behind your eyelids. It's just a part of all of it. Our thoughts, our breath, our heartbeat. We exist now. And that now is pointed up by the breath we take. Just as a little bit of a reminder, we've only been doing this for a minute or so, and I'm sure your mind has already taken you away. Just bring yourself back in love and kindness. Bring yourself back to your breath. couple of minutes, we'll begin our asking for certain feelings. We have a couple of minutes till then if you wanted to offer yourself a little patience. Be patient. As we head into our last several minutes together, we ask for safety and health, continued health, to feel safe. So we ask, may I feel safe? May I feel healthy? May I feel health? May I feel safe? And with each breath, we offer one of these feelings. May I feel safe. May I feel healthy. May I feel safe. May I feel health. And with each breath, for several breaths, either out loud or to yourself, may I feel safe. May I feel healthy. May I feel health. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. May I feel health. If you'd like to, you may invite someone to be in front of you in your mind's eye. You offer to them, may you feel safe. May you feel health. May you feel health. May you feel safe. Offer that to whoever you'd like. May you feel health. May you feel safe. back to yourself. May I feel safe. May I feel health. We ask this for ourselves and to the universe. May I feel safe. May I feel health. Sometimes we feel safer than other times. But for this moment, let me feel safe. May I feel safe. May I feel health. And for our final moments, just tie yourself to your breath one last time. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope that you were able to find some stillness and peace in your time with me together tonight. May you feel safe, and may you feel health. Have a fantastic evening. See you tomorrow.